At the beginning of the film, we see a psychic named Claire. She has the power to enter anyone's mind. She has a male client and Claire enters his memory as part of her therapy. In his memory, she reaches the school when the client was a young child and was studying there. She sees the child's book inside which help is written. Then she reaches a teacher's room. The teacher has kept the child locked in a cage. Claire tells him to get out of the cage and run away, but then the teacher turns towards her and attacks. Then Claire is explaining to the child that he must get out of here. But then Claire's daughter wakes her up, bringing her out. Seeing this, Claire understood that the teacher had treated him very cruelly during his school days. Even today, somewhere in his mind, negative thoughts existed. Claire's daughter, named Jordan, comes again and asks Claire what happened with this client. So she tells her everything. Suddenly, someone knocks on their door. Jordan goes to open the door and finds a small girl who looks very scared and has many wounds and burn marks on her hands. The girl tells them that a woman who is a friend of her mom gave her their address and said they could help and treat her because she was also once a patient of their mom. She explains that her life is in danger because she can see a dangerous and powerful demon-like creature that no one else is able to see. Hearing this, Jordan is shocked and immediately asks her, "Where is it right now?" The child fearfully says that it is standing right behind you. Jordan quickly turns around to look, but she doesn't see anyone there. Just then, Claire comes out of her room and can see the creature, which frightens her greatly. By then, the girl's father, named Randall, arrives. He begins to take his child away, saying she doesn't need any help. After they leave, Jordan goes to her mom and says they should help the little girl. But Claire explains that they cannot help the girl because of the creature Claire saw. It's extremely powerful and dangerous. Jordan says that she'll investigate alone. At night, she starts searching on her laptop for the name of the woman the child mentioned, who was a friend of her mom and also Claire's patient. There she finds her address. Then Claire also comes there, so Jordan hides it. At night, while Jordan is sleeping, she suddenly dreams of her childhood. She sees a ladder near the wardrobe, and when she tries to go there, she wakes up at that moment, when she saw that it was only a dream. The next morning, she sets out alone to go to the neighbor's house that the child mentioned, who is a friend of her mom, and talks to her. Jordan starts asking her about the little girl. The neighbor tells her that the girl's mother recently died. Since then, her dad and she have started staying at home all the time. They don't go out or meet or talk to anyone. But once when I went to their house, I saw marks on her hand, which made me think she was mentally unwell. So I gave them your mom's number so she could go there and Claire could help them. She gives her Randall's card, which had his address written on it. Meanwhile, Claire calls her police officer friend at the station and tells him that she had a client whose dream she entered and saw that his teacher was treating him badly. She also gives him the teacher's name and asks the police to keep him under observation. He knew that Claire's intuition is never wrong, so he immediately tells his team to keep watch on him. After that, Claire draws the girl and the creature and starts thinking about what kind of creature it is. Meanwhile, Jordan arrives at the address of the girl's house. She hears someone walking in the basement, and when she comes back to the door, Randall is there and asks her what she is doing outside his house. In response, Jordan tells him that she came to meet his daughter. Then he said that he recognized her and didn't want any therapy for his daughter, so she should leave. But she was very stubborn and didn't listen to him. After he left, she sneaked into the house and started investigating. She also saw a picture of Randall and his family. Then she notices a hidden door, is surprised, and brings a screwdriver to unscrew the nuts. When she goes inside, it's a basement where Randall's daughter is, who tells her to leave because she's hungry and might eat her. Hearing this, he doesn't understand what she actually wants to say. But suddenly Randall comes from behind and attacks her, causing Jordan to faint right there. Meanwhile, her mother was calling her, but she wasn't answering the call. Now suddenly, a call from her neighbor came, who said that her daughter had come to meet her a while ago, and now she's gone to Randall's house to see her daughter. Hearing this, Claire was shocked and told her that I'm coming there immediately, so you take me to Randall's house right away. When Jordan's eyes open, she finds herself tied up. Then she sees a lady beside her who is completely burned. Seeing this, she is shocked, and just then Randall comes there, asking her for her phone's password. Then she says, "Let me go from here because I can help your daughter." He replies that no one can help my daughter because she's a demon that is always hungry and needs humans to satisfy its hunger. It's attached to my daughter, so there's no one who can help her and remove the creature from there. With this, Jordan says that my mom saw that creature, and if you guys want, mom can help you. Then Randall calls his daughter and starts telling her that the creature must be hungry, so give it something to eat. At this, his daughter comes over to Jordan, puts her hand on Jordan's shoulder, and tells her to let the creature feed. With this, the creature's hands come out and grab Jordan's arms, causing her arm to start burning, and the creature begins to drink her blood. Then Randall stops his daughter and says, "Enough, that's enough. Now you can leave from here." Now we see Randall, who had broken Jordan's phone and was setting something up on his car. Just then, his daughter comes there and steals his plastic and takes it away. Then she comes to Jordan and gives it to her. She also said, "Don't tell my dad that I did this because I want to help you." When Randall sees that his plastic is missing from there, he understands that my daughter is definitely helping that girl. That's why he starts coming downstairs immediately. But by then, Jordan had cut the rope and freed herself. She also frees the lady and starts taking her along. But just then, Randall comes in front and points a gun at her. His daughter came in front of the gun. He says, "Jordan is innocent, please let her leave." But just then, the lady suddenly attacks Randall. Then a shot was fired, which pierced through his daughter's neck, and she dies in Jordan's arms. Then she saw the creature in front of her, which had now shifted from the girl to inside Jordan. After this, she runs outside from there, and Randall starts crying, holding his daughter's body. When Jordan ran outside, her mom also came there, who had informed the police, and the police also arrived there. While Randall, crying, sits in his car and drives away from there. The next morning, Claire came to the police station and asked her officer friend what they found in that house. He tells her that they found many bodies inside that house, and Randall had been doing this not just from today, but for many years. Along with that, they also found his daughter's body there. He also tells her that Randall is currently on the run, so they will catch him very soon. Meanwhile, two policemen are interrogating Jordan. She tells them everything that happened there. Suddenly, Jordan sees that creature among them. Seeing it, she got very scared. She screams loudly. The policemen are shocked to see this and don't understand why she's behaving this way. And she comes outside and hugs her mom. Claire understood that she should help her daughter. That's why she immediately called her daughter downstairs and said that I'm ready to do your therapy. She told a neighbor that if I get even a little hurt during the therapy, then wake me up so we can immediately come out of the dream. She puts her hand on her daughter's forehead and immediately goes into her mind. There, she sees that her daughter is sitting outside the house, so she immediately picks her up and brings her inside the house. But it was very dark here. She wants to go upstairs. But suddenly, the creature comes in front of her and grabs her hand. Claire's hand starts burning from it. When the neighbor sees that Claire's hand is burning in the real world too, she slaps her, bringing her out of her mind. But seeing this, Claire realized that now the creature had come inside her daughter. She puts her daughter to sleep and tells the neighbor to stay there and take care of her daughter because she's going for some important work. She immediately goes to the hospital where Randall's wife, that child's mom, was once kept. Claire's client, who was a nurse, also worked at this hospital. Claire meets him and asks for information about the child's mom, to which he agrees and tells her that when her mom was a patient here, one day, something happened to the doctor treating her. He got scared and ran away from here. Now Claire reached the doctor and asks about the girl's mom. The doctor tells her that the patient was the strangest. Her eyes had turned completely white and her body started burning. Then I went to her, where she told me she could see some strange things that are very terrifying. Suddenly my wrist also started burning, which scared me even more, and I ran away from there. The doctor shows Claire his hand as well. Meanwhile, Jordan had her childhood dream again. As she was moving forward in her house, suddenly the creature's branches grab her, waking her up in fear. Then, as she goes to look for her mother, we see the creature trailing right behind her, relentlessly pursuing her. As Jordan moves forward, Randall comes and kidnaps her, taking her with him. He brings her in a box to a deserted forest. He starts digging a pit to put her inside. Jordan asks him why he is doing this. He tells her that the creature has now transferred from my daughter to you. If it stays hungry, it will die. That's why he's putting it inside so it can't kill anyone and can only feed on you. After burying her, he came to the police station and surrendered himself to the police. Claire was also there, asking where her daughter was, but he didn't say anything and the police take him into custody. Now, Claire tells her friend to please let her talk to Randall once, but he refused, saying it's against their protocols. But then he sees that the teacher Claire had told him to keep an eye on was actually a criminal. He used to abuse small children and has been arrested. What Claire said was true. Seeing this, he gives Claire permission to talk to Randall. So she comes and asks Randall to tell her where her daughter is.